Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the video from the Demon Overlord. Today I'll be going over the Adventure Force Destroyer. Now a little bit of subtext. I was going through Walmart, happening to walking down the aisle, and I looked over at Nerf and said, I should go to that aisle and take a look, see if there's anything new in there that's interesting or catches my eye. I mean, of course, there were Villanators, surprisingly no Spectrums in stock. I'm not sure if there's anything else. Just getting on my blackout tactical gloves, my new tactical looking gloves. It's more tactical look, and I do like it. Looks pretty cool. The blackout color looks nice. And I happened to find, I was sitting there going, I need a good pistol that's not like the 15 round style of the Roundhouse, but something also a little smaller, a little easier. So, like as you can see here, I decided to snag a destroyer off the shelf. So we're going to go over the good points, the bad points. We're going to try it out in the chronograph here. We're going to see how this thing will perform or whether it was even worth the money. Now first, let's go over price because, you know, that is an important factor of my ratings. Price of this bad boy, and yes, I already took out the thing and did one practice shot just to see if it was a complete and total lemon where it does one shot and then breaks, like how Wardens and stuff do, which I've noticed from the Elite 2.0. I feel bad for you, Whalecom. I feel bad for you, Coop, that your Wardens are total trash. Just saying. So, and I've also noticed that no one's done a review on any of this blasters of this goofy style look from Adventure Force. And I do actually notice that Dr. Flux has done a video. You should check his out too. It's always going to get more than one review, more than one opinion. Now, this was $7 and some change after tax. So, I mean, honestly, according to the box, shoots up to 90 feet. Let's go over what it says it has for its features. We have the rotating barrel. It has a, I think it's like the smart rotating barrel, just does it on its own after you prime it. Easy prime, tactical grip, a rapid fire trigger. And, I mean, it's even got a rail on top, so the box here. We do have a rail on top of here. I'm not sure if it's the best rail. I mean, it doesn't look true Picatinny. I don't think true. I mean, it could probably have Picatinny stuff fit on because a lot of that stuff you screw on until it tightens in, so probably work. You're not going to get any slidable stuff on here. Anything that has to slide on ain't going to happen just because the groove that it sits in is not, it doesn't go to one end or the other. It does happen to have some, like, kind of iris sights on here. I'm not really sure if they're great, but another thing, this is not a Dart Zone Adventure Force blaster. This is a Zuru blaster, which of course many people go, Zuru, questionable. Well, we'll find out. I'm gonna open the old metal ammo box here, see if I can find the darts. And this is the darts they came with. They are blunt head blasters, just to make that so you can see it. And now, I don't know if these are better. I don't know if it's because they're Zurus. Maybe that's why they look like that. They're literally the same dimensions as a waffle. And here's the cool thing. You should still be taking notes because this was made in 2020. And guess what? It came with 24 of these these blunt-headed boys. And you know what that means? Dang, Nerf. I've seen with the new Hyper, you guys didn't even want to send a whole entire, like, a whole hopper full. That's kind of sad. I mean, you guys make so much money that you could be literally just giving double that. But this gives me 24 of these babies. So I have 4 different reload. Well, 4 loads in general. That was easy prime. Love the prime. I actually like that it's green and not like a red or orange. I like that it's green. It's a unique difference to the blaster. Does smart rotate as you prime. Easy to, you know, easy to not shoot it and dry fire. What else can I say about this thing? Grip. When I got my gloves on, it's not as commonly obvious because these gloves do give me a little bit of padding on my hand, which these also have like a very anti-stick on them. Like this thing is a, like, it really makes a good grip on something. That's why I wear it when I use my blasters, because, you know, dropping these things over multiple times is not the best idea if you're trying to keep them good. What else can I say? Good color scheme. I thought it would be cool if they made this a white pullback. Would have been cool to go for the American style red, white, and blue. But, hey, you know what? Still got red and blue on it. Close enough. It's got the orange to make it so you know it's safety. It's not a real blaster or a real gun. But, and the trigger, actually the trigger pull in this feels pretty good. Like, it feels nice. Like, you feel like you're pulling on a trigger. So, Zuru, well done. I mean, also, pulling on the trigger does not rotate the barrel. Only the prime, which is good. Mavericks, for instance, which is why I snagged this actually in the end, too. It was a 6-barrel like on my old Maverick. Gave me a little nostalgia. Yeah, I noticed it there. Sorry. This is actually one of the things I want to talk about. The tactical handle, this part here, just like a Maverick, got this big square, flat edge. There's a little bit of a mold line on it. I'm probably going to have to sand that down with my Dremel. I'm probably going to take a Dremel and smooth that edge out just so it's a little easier on the hand. Right here we got on the finger. This little edge here is irritating on the pinky. But like I said, with the comforting fabric of my gloves, It's not as noticeable, but like, you can still, that one little piece of mold lining can still poke into even with these on. So let's see. Easy pull. Let's see how easy it is. Easy. Let's try with the pinky. The weakest finger. Still easy. And let's go with thumb. Fits in there. Okay, another thing. We're going to go with the, let's do another part. I call this some more of the, what's the word? We'll just say, well, we'll say the build quality. Let's see if any of these darts will come out if I shake this thing. Nope, no darts moved at all. Still nice and flat. I just kind of like how they poke out a little bit. And there's no safety on it, but I do like how they put little fake safeties on the grip. It's just funny. They actually do Adventure Force on both sides. They actually have a little sticker, which is cool. At least they didn't cheap out and do like, oh, here's some Adventure Force, but we didn't paint it. Nerf. So, the first shot I did this when I checked to see if it was a lemon blast or not, I got 92. I want to see if we can get, like, see what kind of more performance we're getting out of this. Because it'd be really cool. Oops. That was a bad shot. Wow, I don't know why. I aimed a little too high, my bad. Wow. If it's not to my error, you can do. Okay, just got the first one through. The first one was a 73.9, so basically 74 if you round up. So that's not too bad. Yeah, I keep moving this. There's a very similar thing to the Spectrum with this, and that is that because it doesn't have a barrel on it. I really do need to probably get around to getting a better chronograph, one of those like more arrow-based chronographs like you'd have in an archery shop, because those things are way more efficient. There we go. Shooting through again, we got around 76. And I just say 76 because why not? That one was crap, but even in the crap shot, it got me a 43 through there, even with the garbage shot that did not go through well. There we go. That one we got 70. Yeah, enough of that. Really? Weird. There we go. That one we got a 73. Okay, let's try some other darts. We're going to try some of the good old-fashioned elite darts, which are obviously accuracy-wise trash, but those things actually are pretty accurate. Everything I shot when I got through there right on the other side, so pretty straight on through. So hopefully that's because I've got 6 of these. See what 6 of them will give us. That's the prime. 65. So we are seeing a little bit of a dip in performance. 70. That one was only like a 65, but messed up, so. I keep forgetting how low this thing is. Like, that's the problem. There we go. We got an 80. Okay. It's not too bad. Oh, nothing there. I was like, oh, that was weird. 73.9. That was weird. It registered as a 20, even though it messed up in there. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Let's do some waffle darts and see how those work, because the waffle dart is the best dart that's probably around for these, like, for full-length darts. It's your best option. See if there's any difference. So far, the actual darts from the company, these little flathead darts, I call them, are doing pretty good. Really got to organize this ammo box and make it a little more obvious, but there we go. Need 2 more waffles. Oh, a nice full, like a full barrel. Oops. I didn't have that one down all the way. It's weird. Oh. Huh. Found that in the bed. What is going on all of a sudden? For some reason, I am like not doing very accurate shooting here. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's try this again. Got that one went through, and we got a 78. Not too bad. That one dropped down to a 69. we go. Back up to 78, 78.7. That one dropped down to 71. The last thing I got to try is Adventure Force, the Pro Darts, which came with my Nexus, because why not? I don't really use them much, only because, you know, they're basically a little bit better than Elite Darts. Not by too much. I'm also going to do one more thing. I'm going to show you these things can technically fire half-length darts. So, for modability-wise, I guess just put a half dart there. It doesn't fit right because it has the little stem, so they don't really want to hold them right, but it fires them at a measly 14 FPS, so, like, obviously, I wouldn't aim for it. Okay, 72. Oops. Problem is, my hand did not stay as steady as I want it to be. That was a mistake, but hey, it came out at 60. Okay. Whatever. We're getting like around the 70s and 60s even when it mistakes through. It's not too bad. So this thing's really around a 70 to 80 blaster normally. I don't know how it did a 92 right off the bat. That was a little weird. So consistency is not exactly perfect, but you know what? It's shooting at least on the elite par. So I mean, like if you wanted to upgrade this thing, I know like for a lot of these little blasters like this, if you take the stems out and stuff, it makes it a lot better. And plus, if you take the stem out, you could probably actually double shot. You can actually single put in a, yeah, I bet you could probably put around 2 half lengths in there. I'm thinking about it. Let me just check something here. Of course, I would use Dart Zone because why not? Dart Zone's good. Yeah, you probably have it poke out a little bit, but I think if you took the stems out, you could actually fill these with half length darts. And I mean, obviously, due to the stem being in there now, it makes a mistake of them not getting deep enough in to be airtight. But if you do, this thing holds really tight its darts. So I mean, obviously, don't leave darts in there over like, you know, a week or so because they will just simply get messed up. But you know, that's not too bad for shooting. I mean, we're around like a 70s, low 60s on rare chance and high 90s on the high chance. But like normally, we're doing around like I'd say an 80 to an 80, 83 at the high end, all the way down to 77 to 76. That's not too bad for a simple $7 and some change blaster. Not too bad. I'd have to do this thing, you know, I have to say because it's not as powerful as I like being an adult player, I would say, for my rankings, it doesn't feel the worst. I mean, after a while of holding this, I do feel that little digging from the flat edge of the handle there for a tactile grip. It is not bad. Younger hands are probably going to have a better feel because it's going to be a little bit bigger for them, so they won't have that problem. But I mean, like I said, I'm just going to have to Dremel that and just give it a little smoothing. Maybe I'm going to even probably modify this thing. I'll probably take those stems out. I'll open up because it seems pretty simple. It is all just screwed together. There's no like dried plastic, like solder plastic, whatever the heck it is, like, you know, sealed plastic. So that's a great thing. So it should be easy to separate, modify, put it back together, see what kind of more power we're going to get. So maybe I'll do a mod. Maybe I'll do a Twitter post on my Twitter page at 01Berserker or Demon Overlord. Both of them are attached to the Twitter. And we'll see if I can get a better FPS out of these things. But not too bad. For a simple little lightweight pistol class, it's not bad. The trigger's good. Grip's not too bad. You know, can't shoot mega or anything else. And maybe you can get to work with half length, but you're definitely not going to use it for a rival battle. But, you know, if you need a good full length dart pistol, this isn't too bad an option for like $7 and some change. Not bad at all. I'm going to give it around a 3 to 3.5. It's about mid-range. It's not the best, not the worst. It's an okay side attachment. It's going to function pretty good. It's pretty accurate, so it's not bad. I mean, the term Destroyer, I wish they put it on a bigger, beefier blaster. Honestly, I wish they switched around with that one called the Havoc, because it definitely had more of the appearance of Destroyer. Oh, well. But Adventure Force, or sorry, in this case, Zuru, not bad. Did pretty good for one, Zuru, I gotta say. I liked the Zuru. It worked out pretty good. Well, anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps the channel out more than you know. And leave a like if you enjoy. If you have any comments or questions, throw them in the comment bar down below. Hope you guys have a great one. See you next time, and stay safe out there, guys. Bye-bye.